Is it going or not? Is it? Okay, anyways, it's me, Mariah. Moi. It's me, Golden Heart. Okay, so I gotta tell y'all, I'm trying to make this 5 minutes or less. Oh my god, but y'all know I talk too much. But I talk just enough, so never mind. I don't talk too much. I talk just enough. Okay, so what I want to do is like tell y'all about like the Darren Criss parts of me actually meeting him in New York. I would tell y'all about all of New York, but like y'all, I could talk forever. And I gotta like really drag stuff out. Anywho, okay, so I went to New York on July the 1st, 2015. And I stayed till the 7th, and I was so fucking sad that I went home because I was just like, oh my god, like Darren got a show tonight and I can't even be here. I was so mad that I had to leave because it was on the Tuesday I had to leave. I was sad as shit. I should have stayed till fucking Wednesday, but hey, you know how that goes. Anyways, so I met him a few times. And the first time I met him, it was on the 2nd. That was on a Thursday because my show was on a Friday on the 3rd. And on the 2nd, I saw him and I was like, it was on accident because it was this girl standing like in front waiting for him to come up. Like, and I went over because I was like, I'm like, y'all, what's happening? He was like, oh, he hasn't walked up yet. And the whole time you see me, I'm over there like, oh my gosh, he's not ready. You know, I'm doing like selfies next to like the wall. I was like, y'all, he here. Oh my god, he up into this building, y'all. And then he walked up. You gotta understand the fact that he walked up. It made me love him so much more. Like, he walked up like a regular New Yorker, and I was like, you know what, Darren, shout out to you. And then he would just, it was the funniest thing because he was trying to reach, you know, to go inside, you know, buzz and get in, but I guess somebody thought he was like a fan or nobody was right there next to the buzzer or something like that. It was hilarious. And he walked around and then I was like, I gotta say something. I was like, you the shit? And then he turned around, he was like, nah, you the shit? I was like, yeah. I was so happy. I gotta understand, I was so happy. Like, Darren Criss just told me I was the shit because I told him he was the shit. But he was like such a sweetheart. So, anywho, I realized I needed to get him a car. So I got him a car that was like, bum, 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 thanking, da, 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 da. I got him like one of them singing cards. You know, that's some money cards. I was like, Then I wrote some stuff up in it in my language saying that he was a shit. And then he reminds me of Big Red in 5 Heartbeats because of his curls as Blaine, you know what I'm saying? Glee. But yeah, so the actual day was a Friday the 3rd when I saw him. Okay, so during the show, cause shit, I never saw the show. So then during the play, he was like, how do you know, when the part in the play, but he's like, who likes my wig? And I was like, yo, I like your wig. Everybody was like, woo. And then he was like, how would you describe, you know what I'm saying? Some girls was like, oh, it's marvelous. And then I was like, your wig is on fleek. And then he was like, wait, I heard something interesting, and that was me again. I was like, I said your name was, your wig is on fleek, boo. And then, yeah, he was like, oh, it's on fleek, and I was just laughing so hard the whole time. I was like this, like, and I kept dancing. Oh, y'all, if y'all saw Here with Wicked Little Town, really touches my soul. Like, if you haven't heard it, I listen to that every night before I go to sleep, and I think of like, I read fan fiction, like sad Glee fan fiction while I listen to that because it's so good. It's that weird. Anywho, when the time came for them to come outside and like meet people and stuff like that, so Rebecca came out first, and as soon as she saw me, she started laughing. I was like, what you laughing for? Then she was like, you. I'm like, what I do? And then she was like, literally when you said that, I almost broke character because I told him he was on fleek, and I was busting up, so I was laughing with her too. I was like, well, it's my job. So she signed my playbill. I don't know why I don't got it open, but she signed it. Thank God. And then yeah, so then it was a good laugh, and then I'm glad that she remembered me. My goal was to go to New York and be remembered, and I think I did that. So anywho, so I walked, so Darren came out, and then he was signing people's stuff, and he's such a sweetheart, y'all. He literally signs everybody's thing, and then a lot of y'all be having like 400-500 damn things, and then he signs it all, and he has conversations with people, like real conversations, and then like if you see him again, he remembers you. Like, that's the sweetest thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody to actually, it's just really refreshing. So shout out to you, Darren. I hope you see this somewhere in the future. Like, if you see this, what up? What up, though? How's life? Like, what's up, bro? He's my homie for life. Like, if you didn't know that, he's my homie for life. That's all I had to say. But he was talking to me, and then he was like, where I came from, what's my name, you know, the basic stuff. So now I was like, I'm from Chicago, and he's like, oh, you from Chicago? I'm like, yeah. And I was telling him, like, you know, I never rode on a plane before, and then he was just like, oh, how was it? He was talking, he was laughing. I forgot what we was talking about, but I remember the second time we met. But I had a blast the first time I met him, like on the 3rd. And then he said my stuff, and he was asking me how you spell fleek, and he was talking about stuff. So it says, on fleek, ha, thanks Mariah, with an exclamation point. Had to tell y'all it's an exclamation point. And then he said and then I was like really excited. I was like, it was nice meeting you. I gave him a hug. People was like, you can't touch him. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna touch him. So I'm like, give me a hug. My arms is already out. So if my arm's out, why would you like reject my hug? So I gave him a hug. And then afterwards I had I was walking away, and then he was like, wait, Mariah. I was like, he knows my name? So then I was like, yeah. And then he was like, wait, am I going to see you again? I was like, yeah, bro, you going to see me again? What you thought this was? Yeah. That's literally like how I said it. And then he was like, okay, can't wait to see you again. So literally afterwards, I just got to doing the whip and dance and doing the nay-nay. I was like, hit that L, you know, doing all of the extra stuff. But I had a blast. And then the next time I saw him was on the Sunday. So I saw him that Friday, and then it was on the Sunday, the 5th, was when I saw him. And I met some cool ass people. I met this dude named Andrew, and I met this girl who's going to be a future president, which I love her so much. Her name is Jess, so shout out to Jess. I'm voting for her like 2030 or something like that. But we was all, you know, waiting for Darren to come out. Then Rebecca came out, and then she had her hair in. I was like, girl, you like Jenny Jackson? And she sat in my phone case, and then she was laughing, and she was like, oh, I look like Jenny Jackson. I was like, yeah, girl, with your hair. So me and her took a selfie, and then we and her was chit-chatting a little bit, and I was telling her she did, you know, she does a great job, and then she was just, you know, thankful and stuff like that. And then Darren came out, and then he was signing people's stuff, and then I was taking selfies because I looked flat. My eyebrows was on fleek, edges was on fleek, everything was on fleek. I looked really good, first off. And then he was like, hey, Mariah, from behind me, because he was coming up this way, and I was like on the edge of the bar. And then I was like, hey, how are you? And then he was laughing, so then he got back to signing people's stuff. So I was like, I wish I caught that on video. I was like, fucking selfie. I was taking a selfie. Yo, I was taking a selfie, yo. I felt like I was from New York for a little bit. I was taking a selfie. But anyways, yeah, he saw it, and then me and him got in a selfie. And then he signed my phone case. But then he came up, and y'all, if y'all saw the video, y'all saw the video. Like, I got like 2 videos of me talking to him. And then, yeah, he was like, hey, Mariah. And then after that, he was just signing people's stuff. And then he came up to me. I gave him a hug. And we were talking. I told him, hey, we gave him my life. And he was like, fuck yeah. I was like, yeah, bro. And then I was kind of nervous. Like, if y'all saw me, I was like kind of nervous. I was avoiding eye contact and all. And I took off my, well, I had my glasses on so I could see deep into those hazel eyes, because they were gorgeous. And I got my life. Like, literally, he remembered me. And I was just happy that he was happy, and that I was blessed enough to see the show, because money wasn't right over here in Chicago. Shout out to me. But it was, you know, I saved up and I got a chance to go, and I was so thankful to go, because yeah, because I met some cool people. I met some people that I Skype with now, and there's some new buddies, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I met Nelly, this girl. She's like a big fan. She even got backstage, but she's like the coolest person ever. So when I go back to New York, me and her are gonna have like dinner and stuff like that, because she's so cool, and because she's from New York, and plus she's fly and I'm fly. Why can't 2 fly people be cool with each other, right? But anyways, I just needed to hurry up and like get that out the way, because I talk a lot, and this video will end up fucking being 18 minutes. But anyways, y'all follow me on Twitter and Snapchat at Golden Heart, XOXO is exactly how it sounds, and on Instagram at Sierra_Mystic, and Sierra you spell it like Sierra Mist, like the Sierra Mist, not like Sierra, this beat is on, not that. So it's like SIERRA_Mystic, you know, the pop, MISTIC. Sierra's my middle name actually, so yeah. But y'all gotta understand the fact that I have a playbill in my hand, like I'm touching it, it's like, smell like New York. Smell like hands. So, but yeah. But yeah, that was weird. But shout out to Darren, shout out to Rebecca, shout out to Bobby, because I took a selfie with him. Shout out to Tits of Clay, even though that's like the funniest, like, you know, name of a band, but I love it so much because it's like Tits of Clay. And shout out to Mia, because she was like gorgeous. Why I can't shout her out? Shout out to Nelly, Andrew, Jess, and the people that's gonna see this video. So hopefully you guys like it. And if you get it, if you see this, if you ever run past this video, make sure you tag Darren in it. You bet, please, por favor, please. I tried to roll my tongue, but that sounds fucking stupid. But please, like, tag him, tag Rebecca, like, tag. Like, what's the problem? How come you can't tag nothing? Like, tag somebody. But I'm just saying, I just got real mad for a moment. I hope the fuck up. But please tag them, because he's like the nicest. He's a sweetheart. He's a gentleman. He's a sweetheart. I hugged him like 500 times. Y'all saw in the video. He was just leaning on my arm. We talked like we were homies, and he's my homie for life. So shout out and bye. Follow me. Can't wait to see y'all. I'm trying to like reach to turn this off, but it's alright though. I wish I had a selfie stick. That's all I saw in fucking New York.